Hi there, this is Wormatty. Today we're testing DRLA Meltdown B5. Hopefully we've managed to fix the issues that were causing the map to crash because of edict issues and so on. Looks like I'm the first one on the server. So you can see at the moment the peak index is 1411, light creep figure is 399 with the peak of 3, and as soon as another player joins that's probably going to shoot up. That's not too bad. The light creep figure for the first round I think is always a bit dodgy, so...
Ready for action.
Oh shit, I'm the activator.
Damn, those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
Alright guys, I'm just going to play normally for a bit until people are connected, so pretend that I'm evil and dangerous and so on.
Your mic's not working, bruh.
Oh god.
I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
Why is the mic not working?
Okay.
Test, test, test. It's working in voice meter. Testy test. Oh well, just gonna have to come through on the default input for the time being. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now, mate.
Yep, loud and clear.
I'm Duke Nukem.
Oh shit, you've gone quite... Oh no, the direction of the activator corridor has just changed, I'm confused. I thought you were in front of me, but you're not. Was one person.
Don't have time to play with myself.
Oh, well that was unexpected. Do you know what? I don't think I've played it properly as an activator before. Lol.
Let God sort him out.
Anyway, but best go back and find people. The frig. Has he got stuff on his back? What's going on there? Where's the other person? Lol. I think they turned around and looked for a way to go back, saw it was blocked off, and then thought, oh shit, what do I do now? Then just gave up because they couldn't see what to do.
Pyro, Miss Falling here.
bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
God, Duke is huge.
Piece of cake.
Oh, that's cool. How'd you do this lighting effect? You know, this lighting effect with the siren thing.
Time to play with myself. And I'm coming to get the rest of you alien bastards.
No! Come on, man! Incoming! Go, incoming! Need a teleporter here. You're all right, Doc. Medic! Doc, come on,
See, people are going to do this on every round.
Incoming! All right, I feel good.
I'd explain, but I don't want to bombard you with game sounds, unless it's not too bad. But light creep is when static lights that spawn at the beginning of a round cause edict indexes to go up falsely. Because static lights don't actually count as edicts, but they still use an edict until the game removes them. So it uses an index, and then it goes, oh, this is a static light, I don't need it, and then it destroys it. But the time it takes to destroy it...
Hey, Trooper. You know this track
Yeah?
with the, shoot, where are you?
Shit.
Do you spectate me?
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Alright, so you see this bridge, it kind of stops when there's a lot of players on it. So I think the way you could fix that is with a brush and a door, you know? Have the brush be on
I've
top
already
of it.
put a brush with it, so I don't know why it's doing that.
Strange. I saw a bunch of people stand on it and stopped. Did you put the brush on top of it? On
Oh
top
no,
of
it's
the door?
inside there.
Oh, that's why. That's probably why.
Yeah, but I made the door possible though.
Yeah. Did you make it non-solid to players too?
Yes, I did that. For double check.
Alright.
Testy test? Oh, it's working
It's also
now.
happening with these cubes too. I mean, with more people on him.
Testy test. Test, test, test. Oh, good, it works.
Too late, nigga. We're in control now. This really pisses me off.
A voice meter input is not working. Where even is it? It's gone. Very strange. Can you hear me now on the microphone without game audio?
Yes.
Excellent. I apologise. Anyway, yeah, so the light, for some strange reason, when you restart the round, the game says, oh look, you've got some lights, and it creates an edict for the lights, and then it goes, oh, you don't actually need this to be an edict, so I'll destroy it. But the time it takes to destroy is longer than the time it takes to move on and spawn the next edict, and it uses the next available edict index. So what you find is a light will spawn at, say, edict index 100, then it'll be told to be destroyed, and then another light will spawn at 101, and then 102 and 103 and so on. And what you find is that the peak edict index gets inflated wrongly by all these lights that don't need to be edicts. And so if you look at the figures there, there's actually 1,503 edicts, but the peak recorded figure is 1663, which includes some lights that were present only for, say, a fraction of a second, as well as entities which have been spawned and then put into templates. The long and short of it is, if you have a lot of lights, static light entities in a map, then the peak edicts index will go up as the game spawns them and then destroys them, which is very annoying. It's nothing wrong that's done by the mapper, it's just a weird behaviour with the game, the way the game works. And oddly, it only happens when there's a player on the server. If there's no players on the server, then there are no delays in spawning and destroying lights or anything like that. So we've had this issue on this map in the past 2 or 3 playtests, where on consecutive rounds the index has just gone up, and eventually the server has just crashed with ed alloc, edict allocation too high, or whatever the error message is. But now it seems to be peaking at about 1660, 1700, which is great, and we've got 30 players on the server as well. When you consider the limit is 2048, there's a big margin there, but obviously we need to test multiple times. I'm pleased to see that we're actually getting to the end normally as well.
So will this peak index crash the server if it reaches the magic number?
Well, it's unlikely, because Sir Trooper has reduced the number of lights in the map by a ton. If you do /ENTS, ENTS, you'll see I've updated the entity data. There's 1,642 lights, whereas previously there was about 3,500. Well done.
Calling here. Something just came up.
Really good job, Andre. Very well done.
Spinner.
Spinner, please, Andre. Oh, that took some time.
Prepare yourself for a crash.
No.
Just kidding.
It's very crowded on this platform. Very crowded. I can't see the spinner because all the players are in the way. It's also... Is it me or is it a bit dark? It might be my monitor. I'll have to see if I've got it on the right setting. Fuck me, this is hard to see. Hard to see, hard to see, hard to see. Why doesn't anybody listen to me when I tell them you need to make the spinner platform larger? Ooh, fuck. Really good advice and just goes unheeded.
Oh, it pushes you. That's interesting. That's
Hear it?
Oof, 1885. Christ. 1885.
Those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
I think what I'll do before the next round starts, I'll log all the edicts that spawn during the round restarts. We don't normally do free runs, but we've already tested all of the traps in this map several times, so I think we're okay. It's just the endings we didn't get a chance to test last time.
Should we teleport to them?
Yeah.
So Trooper, if you could get me the name of the point teleport that takes you to the end.
Alright, hold on.
Cheers, dude. Get me the name of the point teleport stat!
I'm coming to get the rest of you, alien.
We'll get these mini games out of the way as soon as possible, and then we'll move on to map number 2. Unless has any objections.
Fastest speedrun in the West. 4 maps in... I don't even know what are we aiming for.
Well, 1 hour 45 minutes or 2 hours, but... What the fuck? I won't be surprised if we don't do all 4.
That's why you have to be efficient.
I sent it.
Professionals have
plan.
standards. Thank you.
Exactly.
Don't have time to play with.
Is that the name? Point_TP end?
Yes.
Interesting target name. Ah, it works! Fantastic, well done. So which games would you like me to test?
Aliens.
Aliens. I read that as anus from the side there. It looks like aliens. Does it respond to shotguns or is it melee only?
Melee, I know.
Doesn't seem to be working.
You have to like jump into it.
Oh, I thought it was a button.
Kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of drugs.
Don't tell us what to do, let's see if we can work it out. Can we have a dispenser, please, if there's any engineers? Oh, what? You can't build? Oh, that's ruined.
Well, here's an idea. What do you think this is gonna be like on servers where they don't allow weapons?
Shit.
I mean, on servers that don't allow weapons, we're not gonna be able to do this game, honestly. Because you don't have no weapons, so...
This is actually pretty easy. Oh shit, I didn't see them. I think those things on the floor, I think what should happen is the railing should come down sooner, and there should be a delay before they spawn, and they should also move a little bit slower. Oh shit, there's a lot of entity data coming through at the moment. That's unsurprising.
You have like a time limit for those servers without any weapons.
Keep watching and you'll see what happens. Why are they up there?
Oh, I see. Okay, that's good.
Oh no. Problems. Number of edicts 2004. The edict index went up to 2004. It says free edicts 338. So let me just copy that. The edict dump sadly won't give us an accurate understanding of what edicts caused the map to change. So what I'll do is for the next I'll go back to the same map and I'll enable entity logging. Team Fortress 2 are taking a long time to load for me.
Yeah,
Cheers, Team Fortress 2. Oh, there you go.
Fail safe to prevent people from getting kicked. It's a good idea. But we should probably go back to the map now.
Yeah, don't worry, we will. Yeah, so there were... The number of edicts went up to 2004. My plugin is configured to change the map at 2000. So even though the map was under the limits, on a server like Skyall, it would trigger some kind of anti-edict crash protection. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enable deep entity logging and console logging. I'm going to switch back to the map and we'll try and get it to crash again. Well, not crash, but change. And that'll give us an idea of what entities are causing it to go so high. Find the list of yeah. So switching back to not supermarkets, LA Meltdown. If I do con log file LA Meltdown B5. God, it takes ages for me to connect to games. Come on, Team Fortress 2. Why do you take so long? Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Team Fortress 2 takes ages for me to connect to the server for some reason. It just says retrieving server info for ages.
I'm gonna get medieval on your asses. Yeah, piece of cake.
Put dispenser here.
Righto. So deep entity log, right?
Deep entity logging. I'm gonna trigger the same mini game.
Nobody steals our chicks.
It does say what to do, but it's not on the screen for very long. This is very noisy with so many people shooting. This is what I was afraid of, that it would become a spam fest. It's a problem when you have bosses and stuff where people just kind of focus on constantly shooting. In my opinion, it'd be better off if bosses had like weak points. Oh, that didn't take any time at all.
Please no crash! Please no crash! I beg of you, server. Have mercy.
Hey, Pyro, Pauling here. This contract just came in.
Yes, no crash! We did it! Nice.
Those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting
Let's
So I think it's time for the next.
well, not just yet, because the Edict Index goes up after a couple of rounds, so I'm gonna do like another mini game. I really don't understand why that is, to be honest. It should be the same on every round, but on like the third round or something, for some reason you get like 200 higher. So which one should I choose this time?
Go like left to right, I think.
much better.
Oh no! Run! It's
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Something.
Why? It's no time at all. That's really unfair. How are you supposed to know it's coming towards you? You can't see it. It's behind you. I really don't understand why people bother with those. I mean,
that is awesome.
You can have a motivator, sure, but it doesn't need to be right behind you, you know? This isn't, cocainum. People will go forwards on their own. Like, the map, the whole obstacle course itself is very challenging already. We don't need some shitty water wall behind us to fuck us up and make things needlessly harder. We've got one player alive now.
One more candidate. Can he make it?
This is going to take a long time. A long time. I think this section's too long. Let's just maybe just have one set of platforms.
Takes an awful while to do.
Yep. Just have one set of wide platforms and then just have the lasers.
He lost.
It's like a very time-consuming, pointlessly time-consuming section. Mini games are supposed to be mini. See what happens now. 1871, okay.
Go crash! 2 times in a row.
So I think it's possible. Actually, I don't know if it's possible, but I'm gonna trigger the Spamfest minigame again, and then we'll move on to the next map.
Have we tested all the endings?
Nah. So guys, try not to kill the bosses, please. Try and like allow it to fail or something.
Nobody steals our chicks and live.
Maybe we should do dodge after this. If it doesn't crash.
That'd be good, yeah.
Don't shoot the tanks, please, guys. You can shoot everything else, just don't shoot the tanks. Thank you very much, it's great. Yeah, see, the problem you've got here is because it's a level surface and you've got so many players, it makes it difficult to see the targets. They also don't stick out from the environment very much because they're quite dark, and the environment is also quite dark.
Yeah, for those wondering, we need the tanks to see like a really bad situation in terms of eating.
Fucking hell.
Trooper,
Yeah.
do you have an ammo resupply system or something set up in this area so that way if people have weapons they're able to reload?
Oh, what's happened? Server crash, maybe? It's a freeze, I think. How strange. Oh, well, I think it's probably best to draw a line there. Maybe go on to the next map. Interesting, we weren't able to cause an edict crash. But I think there's still definitely something going on.